Hey everyone, and welcome back. Your latest gaming news fix is here, and a super happy Easter weekend to you all.
Happy Easter. Hope you've got some good stuff planned. Maybe some gaming.
Oh, definitely some gaming. Maybe an egg hunt first, though. Got any epic plans yourself, besides the backlog?
The backlog is always calling. I might, try baking something Easter-themed. Be a disaster, we'll see. You ready for the chocolate overload?
Born ready. I've practically got a military strategy for finding those eggs. Anyway, You're listening to Gamer Girls Radio.
That's us. And we're brought to you today by the awesome folks over at the Pink Controller.
Seriously, if you're looking for some super cute gaming gear, maybe some cool merch, you gotta check them out.
Yeah, thepinkcontroller.com. Really great stuff.
And hey, while you're online, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps us out, keeps you in the loop for all the gaming news.
Please do. Okay, so, big news today. Something just launched, like today, April 18th.
Yes. Let's talk about Leila. It's finally here. It is. It dropped on all the consoles today. So
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PS5, the Xbox consoles.
Right, because it was on PC last week, wasn't it? Steam and GOG.
Exactly. Had a little head start there, but now console players can jump right in.
And this isn't your typical action game, is it? The description I saw called it what was it? Deeply personal point-and-click narrative adventure.
Yeah, that's the vibe. It sounds really introspective. It's all about memory, regret, and self-discovery.
Okay, tell me more. How does that actually work in the game?
Well, you essentially step into the mind of the main character, Leila. She's middle-aged, and the whole point is she's trying to, make peace with herself.
How? By revisiting things?
Kind of, yeah.
Huh?
You explore her past memories, the good, the bad, the traumas, the mistakes,
Yeah.
and it's all narrated by her, in her own voice.
Wow, okay. That sounds intense and really intimate.
Totally.
Yeah.
That seems to be the goal. The developers, Ubik Studios, they've used these hand-drawn animations to bring the memories to life visually.
Oh, nice. Hand-drawn always has such a unique feel.
Right. And you're not just watching. There are these thought-provoking puzzles you solve. They're meant to help you understand why she made certain choices.
So the puzzles are part of the story.
Yeah.
Like unlocking the memories.
Seems like it. You're
Yeah.
kind of piecing together her past, figuring out the connections through the gameplay itself.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What else stands out? I saw something about you are not alone.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting too. The studio says the game aims to give players a sense of comfort, like showing shared struggles.
Like finding connection in her story.
Exactly. And encouraging, self-reflection, maybe some self-love, forgiveness. It's aiming pretty high emotionally for a game, isn't it?
It really is. It's kind of cool to see games tackling that stuff.
Yeah.
So beyond the emotional core, gameplay-wise, you mentioned puzzles.
Right, lots of creative puzzles. They made a point that they're specifically designed for each episode, so they fit right into that part of her story.
Makes sense, not just tacked on. And what about the aesthetics of decades? That sounds fun.
Oh yeah, so different episodes are set in different times, the 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Oh, cool.
And they've apparently gone all out recreating the look and feel, the decorations, the clothes, the music, even the slang from back then.
Huh. That's awesome. A real nostalgia trip. Little details like that make such a difference.
Totally. Okay, now this mechanic sounds really unique. Face it or run.
Ooh, what's that about? It sounds dramatic.
It seems like when you encounter difficult memories, you get a choice. You can confront it directly, or you can try to, avoid it for a bit.
Run away from the memory. Can you do that?
Temporarily, it seems.
Yeah.
But the catch is you can't run forever. Eventually, you got to face everything you try to avoid.
Ah, okay. So it changes how you experience things.
Yeah. Your choices affect the order the story unfolds, and apparently Leila's commentary changes based on whether you face something or ran from it initially.
That's clever. Adds replayability too, maybe. See the different reactions.
Definitely seems like it. Plus, as a reward, they mentioned stunning end-of-episode cinematics.
Ooh, like little movies.
Yeah, traditionally animated short films after each episode. Sounds like a really nice touch.
For sure. A bit of artistry and music. Emotional games need good music.
They've got it covered. 16 original tracks specifically composed for the game to match the emotional roller coaster, as they put it.
Nice. So who are the developers? Ubik Studios, you said?
Yep, Ubik Studios. They're an indie team based in Istanbul, quite new, actually founded in 2022.
And Leila is their first game. Wow.
It is.
Yeah.
Pretty ambitious for a debut title, right?
Yeah.
Started small, now they're up to 12 people. Sounds like they're really passionate about storytelling.
You gotta respect that. Putting out something so personal first.
For sure. And they're already working on something else, a hidden object game plan for later this year, 2025. So definitely a studio to keep an eye on.
Absolutely. Now, there was one more angle mentioned, something about the female gaze.
Right. This is pretty significant, I think. The studio specifically highlighted that Leila centers the female experience in its narrative. They called it a rare game with a female gaze. Basically, it means the story, the perspective, the emotional focus, it's intentionally presented from a woman's point of view, tackling experiences maybe not always front and center in games.
That's actually really important, giving that perspective a dedicated space.
Yeah. It sounds like they want to use games not just for fun, which is great, but also as a tool for, like, awareness, for transformation even, exploring different ways of seeing things.
That's a powerful idea, using the medium for more.
Totally. And Leila seems like a perfect example of trying to do that.
Well, it definitely sounds like a unique and thoughtful experience. So Leila, out right now today on Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, plus Steam and GOG.
Yep. If you're looking for something narrative-driven, emotional, maybe a bit different this weekend, this could be it.
Sounds like a plan. And hey, if you're feeling inspired by unique aesthetics, maybe check out thepinkcontroller.com for some cool gamer merch too.
Good call. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone, to Gamer Girls Radio.
That wraps up our gaming news for today. Go grab some Easter chocolate, maybe dive into Leila's world. Until next time,
Happy gaming and happy Easter.
happy Easter.